Marcos Alonso become our gaffer. But Xabi Alonso, at his request, Pep Chavarria, we have an update. Here it is. Chelsea improved their bid for Pep Chavarria as negotiations with Rayo Vallecano are moving forward. New proposal for the Spanish left-back wanted by Xabi Alonso. We also have Pep Chavarria is Chelsea's top target for the left wing-back position. Interesting. Now, this I think is more proof to you guys that. And look, I'm hearing some people going, we're going to play a back four. We're only playing a back four. And I'm hearing some people saying, no, we're playing a back three. We're going to play a back three. All right, well, I've got a newsflash for you. You're both right. Simple. We're going to be doing both. Yeah, we're going to be doing both. Guarantee there's going to be games in the season where we're going to be with a flat back four, overlapping fullbacks. And there's going to be games in the season where we go to a back three and we've got wing backs. And whether we have a 3-4-3 with a 3 up front or whether we have a 3-4-3 with a 2 and a 1, if you want to go to a 3-4-2-1 really, and we have 2 10s, we're going to be doing both. Back four, back three, we are going to look at ourselves to equip ourselves for both scenarios. And hence why Pep Chavarria, along with Palestra, are the guys that have been brought in, because guess what? They can play wing-back. Simple as that. They can also play full-back, especially Pep Chavarria, who can play left-back and left wing-back. Palestra's more of a wing-back, but can also play full-back. He has done. We're equipped. We're equipped. So Reece James ain't playing wing back anymore. That's for sure. Flipping no, he tries that, he'll pull his hammy. He was bloody good at it though. He bloody was. I do miss that. But Pep Chavarria, we know he's got a release clause. Chelsea are continuing to negotiate. Personally, if this is going to break through, I reckon just over £30 million. We know the release clause is about 44, I think, or 42 million pound release clause. If it gets to above 30 to 35, I reckon Rayo Vallecano are going to accept, because apparently Pep Chavarria has been pushing for the move himself. He's not even playing pre-season. He's pushing for the move. He wants to go to Chelsea. So I expect this to eventually, go through, and we'll see what money we're going to have to spend. But Pep Chavarria, looking like that's going to be happening at some point shortly, right? We've got outgoings to think of as well, so we'll see what's going to happen there. There's been a breakthrough in terms of Trevor Chalobah to Como, it seems like. Not in terms of a confirmed deal, but it looks like it's imminent and about to happen, so we'll keep our eyes on that one too. Let me know your thoughts on Pep Chavarria. Request by Alonso, bring, and we'll see what we end up with. Now, to wrap up, news for João Pedro, who is looking fantastic so far. Even though pre-season we've seen 2 games, but still, he's been class. Yeah. Here's latest on João Pedro. João Pedro will sign a new long-term contract at Chelsea in the upcoming days. Verbal agreement done. All set for longer deal until June 2033, and salary increase after calls from 3 top clubs turned down by Chelsea. Untouchable, as always said, follows Rai Guillermo and Kahimota. Not sure who that is. But João Pedro will be signing a new contract. It seems like the information let out by these journalists that he rejected, Chelsea rejected Barcelona. And there was another team. Yeah. Premier League. Who? Arsenal. You cheeky buggers. You tried to make a move for João Pedro, didn't you? You thought that was going to work. Apparently Chelsea turned down a £140 million bid. From who, we don't know. I guess it's Barcelona. It must be, right? But anyway, João Pedro is not going anywhere. And indeed, João Pedro is untouchable. Now, this word gets thrown about way too casually. Can I just stress everyone? Yoro Hato apparently is untouchable. Have a day off. No, he's not. Do you want to know untouchable? Untouchable means you can throw a football club at Chelsea and they'll go, no, thank you. They'll give you the world record transfer bid, 300 million for João Pedro, and they'll go, nope, not happening. That's untouchable. But a player that Chelsea want to keep and no one's really interested, but if a bid were to come in over a certain number, we might entertain that. Oh, that's not untouchable. That means he's got a price. If he's got a price, he's not untouchable, because untouchable means untouchable. I don't need to spell it out for you. Untouchable means you cannot touch. But if you can touch after a certain sum of money is on the table, well, that's not untouchable. That's very touchable. Do you know what I mean? So, at Chelsea, there's three genuine, fully Untouchable players. 3. Maybe 4. Just like he just makes the cut. Just makes the cut. In terms of truly, no sum of money can buy the player. Who are they? João Pedro, Caicedo, Cole Palmer, Esteval. Everyone else has a price. Even if it's astronomical money, I'll give you an example. I don't think Chelsea will entertain selling Reece James for less than 130, 40 million. It's just not going to happen. So people would even untouchable. No, but there's a price. João Pedro, no price. Cole Palmer, no price. Caicedo, no price. Do you get what I mean? That's untouchable. Esteban could be heading to...
Breaking news, Chelsea have announced the signing of 35-year-old striker Danny Welbeck from Brighton. The striker has signed a contract until 2028 and he will join up with Xabi Alonso's squad during their pre-season tour. They're heading to Hong Kong now. They play Juventus there on Wednesday. Welbeck, 35 years of age, scored 14 goals in 40 appearances last season for Brighton. People arguably said he could have gone to the World Cup, scored 3 goals in 2 games against Chelsea. Pivotal in Brighton, finishing above Chelsea in the table last season. Chelsea ending up just 10th, but they've signed Danny Welbeck to perhaps add some firepower to their front line. And
yeah, we are happy for him, especially for him, because probably we are not able to understand what he has been through in this time and how does he feel at the moment with the things that he had to cope. And we want that he feels part of a team because he's been training on his own for a long time, and that we have the support from everyone, from the club, from the teammates, from the staff, and for sure it will take time. So once he's with us, we will see how things develop.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Today we're talking about a big moment for João Pedro, his new contract. In modern football, contracts aren't just paperwork, they're a statement of intent. They tell players where they fit, tell clubs what they're building toward, and they often reshape the next chapter of a team's season. So let's break down what this kind of news usually means, what it can change on the pitch, and what it might suggest about João Pedro's future role. 1. The headline matters, but the context matters more. When a player signs a new contract, the headline grabs attention. But the real story starts underneath it. Clubs don't offer extensions without a reason. Usually, it comes down to at least one of these. The player's impact has been consistent. The club believes the player's best years are still ahead. The club wants to protect its investment. Or there's a clear plan for the team's identity moving forward. With João Pedro, a contract update suggests the club sees him as more than a short-term solution. It signals commitment, both to the player and to a style of play that can feature him heavily.